Welcome to Redbust US channel. In this video, we'll look at the latest news on H1B visa 2026 season, where the lottery results are starting to come out. We'll also look at a sample H1B lottery selection notice. We'll look at some updates from many users, how they're reporting as well. So this is what we'll cover in this video. Quite a few things, right? So let's get started. So before we get started, a quick background about H1B 2026 season. The lottery dates were announced back in February 2025, and then USA started to accept H1B registrations starting from March 7th, noon EST, and they ended it on March 24th. Unlike last year, there were no glitches, so it closed on time and there were no extensions on that, right? And as part of that, they said that they will announce results by March 31st, and that's where we are. And we are actually far before March 31st on 27th today. But we're already seeing results. This is pretty similar. So just to give you a perspective of how USCIS releases H1B lottery results. So that's what we'll look at, right? So if you see, even though they say they will release results by March 31st, they don't really wait until that day. What happens is, for example, in last year, the registration period ended on March 25th and the results started to come in 27th. It was a Wednesday actually, and the official announcement came on April 1st. So literally between March 27th and April 1st, we had users reporting that they were getting selection notices. Unfortunately, the way the system works is it doesn't give results in one shot. These are selection notices that are released in batches. So that's what happened last year. If you look at year before that, similar pattern. It came on a Friday night, right? Friday evening, the results started on 24th and 27th. So about 3 to 4 days window is when we see these results coming in. And 2023, pretty similar. Results came in on 25th. But the official announcement came on 29th. So what I'm trying to outline here is that after you see these results trickling down, you get the final announcement after 3 to 4 days. So based on that, we may understand when the actual official announcement will come in. So as of now, there is no official press release by USCIS on the H1B 2026 lottery results. This is not different from previous years. Also this year, also like last year, there are no email notifications sent yet, because it's it's evening on a Thursday evening, right? So usually we see these notifications coming in on Friday morning. So this happened last year as well, and it's similar to that. So now, if you want to see the results, as an attorney or an employer, you need to manually log into the USA's H1B registration portal and then check the results. So we continue to wait on the official thing. We may not see this maybe until end of March 31st or even April 1st. So here are some updates from attorneys, right? I call this unofficial because, this is not USCIS updates, right? So we see attorney Stephen Brown, who's from Reddy Newman Brown law firm, right? So they reported, in fact, they also shared a notice with us. So we'll look at that in the next step. So thanks to Stephen for that. So we also have other attorneys, Jeremy, Attorney Chen and Sanford, who all also reported. So this year compared to last year, there were fewer updates because it came late in the evening, and so that's why but nevertheless, we do have a real confirmation that there are results that are coming out and they're trickling down in from attorneys. So this is updates from the community. So we have active groups. We have it on Telegram, we have some WhatsApp groups, we have Facebook groups and all of that. So based on that, right? So here are some updates on Telegram. So there are some updates on H1B. This is a general Reddit community. There's people say about 24 people have got selected. I'm not sure how many of that is real, but that's what it is, right? So that's what you see, but still a long way to go. In the visa graded tracker, still none of them are updated. So we are still waiting for updates on that as well. So again, we continue to update this in the article. So please follow the article. That's where we will, we will keep posting the updates. This is just as it looks on a Thursday evening, pretty late in the evening, right? So that's how it looks. So if you look at the sample selection registration notice, it's pretty similar to last year. Let's look at one by one. So if you see the beneficiary confirmation number, it's 2026, start is 2026. That's one important thing. And if you see for this one, the registered date is 3/21/2025 and the notice date 3/27. So literally this is today, right? So it was generated today, and it's a H1B registration all of this data is pretty standardized, right? So important things to note are, the filing dates from April 1st to June 30th. So that is when you can file. And here is what you can see. This is only valid for FY 2026 season, and for the beneficiary given below. Again, this is not transferable. All of these, this is not like an H1B petition, right? So it's pretty standard. The selection notice, nothing different this year. Also, you won't see the address of the service center because US is using logbox, right? So that's the way it is. So the second page is pretty standard. There is nothing here other than notice for people with disabilities. It doesn't have any relevant information or applicant specific information. So that's what it is, right? So again, this is, if you're in, first timer, or, if you're trying to apply H1B for the first time, you might be curious, can I check the lottery results myself? Unfortunately, no. The applicants cannot check H1B lottery results online by themselves. That's the way it is. Because H1B petition is actually employer's petition, and you don't have right to see or ask any of these details. And whatever see the beneficiary confirmation number, so when they submit registration, they print out an acknowledgement, submission form that has a number as well, this number. But you can't use this for checking anything online. Literally, this is of no use. This is only for USCIS for the tracking and all of that, right? So that's what it is. Only employers can check the status or attorneys, right? So that's how it is, right? So all in all, right, I think what happens is the employer will log into the system, and then once they log in, they will see their name and all of this, and they see the status. And when you click on actions, you will see the option to print the selection notice and all of that, right? Again, this is from last year, a screenshot, but again, we'll get that posted in the blog, once we have this year's as well. So that's what it is, right? So in short, you are dependent on your employer for this, and you're at their mercy, to be frank. So if they say we will not inform you, we will take time, whatever, you just have to wait, right? That's the way it is, right? So just work with them, be gentle, because they get thousands of inquiries, and especially if you're a large MNC, it's even harder. So just be patient. Now, in terms of timeline, right? The important thing to note is that the results do not come in one shot. It is, we believe that IT systems give results at once, but ironically, it doesn't work like that. So they come down in batches over a period of few days. And I don't know the rationale behind this, but what they do is they generate these PDF notices and they appear in the system. Maybe there is a bad job running that is creating these notices, but what it means for you is you have to wait until March 31st. If you do not see anything until March 31st, then only you know that you were not picked in the first round lottery. So do not assume or jump to conclusion that, oh, my friend has heard, I haven't got selected. So unfortunately that's not the way it works. So you just have to wait until March 31st for this, right? So that the news alert comes in. Until then you still have a chance. That's the idea, right? So they will announce a news release at the end saying that they have informed everyone about the H1B FY 2026 results. So that's how it is. So just give it some time. Basically, that's how it is, right? So until you see this alert, right, you still have hope. That's the way I see it. That's life. There's can't do much about it. Again, if you are have applied for this H1B for 2026 season, please update this anonymous tracker. There is no personal information whatsoever. Just update this tracker. This kind of like a sane way of capturing results. You please add your case. It's fully anonymous. That's how it is. Again, thank you for watching. Do subscribe, getting regular updates. If you have any questions, do post it in the comment section, and we'll try to answer them whenever we can. Thank you so much.